Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. It's time, I think, just to take a step back from the madness of war, just to chill and actually plan some proper offensives. We're going to try and clean up some areas, and we're going to try and get the initiative back and fix our ailing industry once again. So now with the advent of making destroyers, we've got a huge shortage of steel, which we do need to fix. There's currently not a lot available for trade. I'm going to see if this changes after a few turns have played through, because this doesn't look quite right to me. Anyway, we will come across that in a moment. We've also got some huge projects going on to rebuild supplies and rail lines so that we can have an offensive and finish off this mad war in China that I probably shouldn't have got involved in. But also the Japanese situation is now getting out of hand. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send the elephants up here, and we're going to snip these guys off. That just needs finishing, just to free up some allied soldiers. And then I'm building a supply depot and supply base up here, so that we are going to have one awesome elephantine advance straight through here, cut off the entire Japanese army, and then just let them get destroyed. And that should free up a load of allied troops and then push against Japan, and kind of mess things up for Japan, who are making far too much progress up here. And it's not an area that we really want to get involved in. Meanwhile, we have a new state developed down here, and we don't have a war goal against them, but we probably should, because I want some of this. The Kolpar and Decker, I don't know who this are. They're not in a faction. They do have a truce with most of Germany, but I can't see that includes us, but it might. So we might try and grab them at some point. But we really just need to just develop and just get our stocks of infantry and equipment and artillery back. We've had some costly wars, and a load of new recruits take their place. So let's see how we can get on. So I'm going to keep the pressure up here just a little bit. It's not looking good. I'm trying to get the elephants out of there, actually. They're just eating so many supplies. We do have a supply base being built around here. And we're just going to let... Well, oh God. That's not supposed to be a thing. We've got 3 divisions of elephants. Hang on, we're going to try and rescue them with the mountaineers when the mountaineers come in. We might be able to push through there. I'm going to try to keep the pressure up. I've got 3 divisions of mountaineers all coming in here. We're gonna have to try this. Did the elephants die anyway? Oh, they died anyway. Okay. Alright. Let's not waste our time on that. Let's wait for the supplies to sort themselves out. Damn it, elephants! Can I not rely on you for anything? We're gonna do a... Yes, an elephants across the ocean. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? It's just not going to work. Anyway, let's carry on building up our naval capability, which is going very slow at the moment. So one thing we do want to grab is... Oh, it's gone, I think. Excellent. Excellent. Our guys managed to, or the Russians managed to get that sorted out. So we're just going to halt all of you guys where you are right now. Oh, we've got another place that we can court. Let's see what we can grab today. We've done all these now. There's nothing down there for us. Let's start. And we got British Malaya. Yeah, British Malaya is done. Oh, no, we didn't. There's one down here. We'll take that one too. Thank you very much. So, yes, there's no point hammering away our troops and taking terrible losses in these fights which are going nowhere. We're going to wait for reinforcements. And we're just going to hold the line, build up some war score as we defend. This has... What? What's going on here? Hang on. There should be a... Is this you? There seems to be nothing in front of us. We can't go in. Oh, no, that's not a war. Okay, yes, that's fine. This isn't a war. We're not at... Well, they are at war with some people. They were being guaranteed. Yeah, they're guaranteed by... Gansu Ma, who is... Who the hell? These guys. Okay, so what's your situation? You're being guaranteed by... So these two are guaranteeing each other. They are potential things that we can actually go after then. But I think we have enough on our hands just at the moment. So the war against Mongolia is kind of ground to a halt due to supply reasons. So we are trying to put that right. But more importantly... And that is in our territory as well, so... Am I actually even building supply depots in there? Yeah, we've got something on the go. Is there a better way to get a rail link? It's got a very strenuous rail link. Hang on. Can we just bring this down to Or I don't know. Something like that. Is that possible? It is? Is that a... We've got a supply depot there. Let's link that up. I don't know if that is actually linked to anything else. It looks like it should be. Right, screw it. We'll put the building orders in. Who is this? Expeditionary force. Nope. I don't want any expeditionary forces. We don't need anything that's going to complicate matters. And all we need to do is just wait for the supply situation. Japan's getting involved again to improve. And we can go in here. Just need to wait for this to get built, which is a steady process, but it is on the go. That's that one there. And then the rail lines will all connect up. And then Japan is in for a shock as the elephants are going to come charging over the horizon. Right then, did we actually get anything done down here? We've got 11 division of elephants coming in. I need some marines for this sort of shit. Charging elephants across the bay. Hey, it worked in Smokey and the Bandit, right? There was one of those where they actually got away with that. Our mountaineers are struggling in there. Okay, let's just increase time. We're just waiting for research and builds now at this point, I believe. We've got to level up for our mountaineers. I think we'll give those guys the infantry expert. What about a preferred tactic? Is it? Oh, we can go as an infantry specialist. I believe we've got someone in that role already, so we don't need to worry about that. So, after months of devastating seaborne attacks, it looks like our elephants are maybe finally going to get across and take out this Japanese invasion force here that came in. That's caused us some problems. It's time to get the elephants onto the mainland, I think. Take control of some resources around here would be an excellent idea. And we're slowly building up the navy just for this exact purpose. We have the basic destroyer. Excellent. Before we go down there, let's get the next level of torpedoes. And I'm going to get everything to kit out a basic destroyer in a decent manner before we actually start building them. The military police one, let's go for the rest of this because garrison issues are a bit of a problem. And our template should benefit from the increased suppression we'll get from that. The Japanese situation is insane. Sounds like a terrible YouTube video, right? Centimetric radar. Excellent. So we can improve quite a bit of stuff with this, actually. Should we go? No, let's go for active sonar. And the next level of depth charge. And then we'll build our next design of destroyer. And speaking of which, we have 4 destroyers. Oh my god, we have 4 destroyers. Early destroyers. These guys have absolutely zero. Do we have any admirals? We do. Okay, so we're going to put these dudes straight... Oh, we need to click on... Where's the automatic base? Automate the home base thing. And they're going to be patrolling around here. Because I want to grab this as fast as possible. Not that I have an invasion force designed for it at the moment, but we are going to try and grab it as fast as possible. And it looks like the elephants have made it in. Thank God for that. And our militia follow in right afterwards. And we have quite the shortage of materials everywhere. This guy is going to go for cavalry expert. Let's pick that one up. Let's get these elephants out of there. Get them retrained and start planning some naval invasions. Let's go chill out in Calcutta, I think. And train up. Nice. This is progress of a kind. Did our supply situation improve up here? It's nearly there. And then we can get the elephants into a proper big attack. And hopefully make some progress because I can't believe Japan is advancing through Russia like that. It's an awful situation for us to be in. So the coal situation is in a very sorry state. We need a lot of coal. I'm going to try and take it all from the Shaanxi province here before we go and invade them. Let's see if we can get as much of that as possible. And there is some more from the Russian Empire. Sure, 40. Oh, okay, we need one more then. Let's get some more. Just to try and help. Because that absolutely cripples our industry when we can't make use of that. So the bigger the industry gets, the more coal it needs, which kind of makes sense. But it's hurting us quite badly at the moment. Excellent. We've got the landing craft, so we can have bigger naval invasions. Let's put the efforts back into better destroyers. We're nearly ready to go and develop our next one. Non-aggression pact. We don't think we're going to play with non-aggression pacts. You never know when we might just want to be extremely aggressive at a moment's notice. So we're into 1947. This is definitely going to be, feels like one of those forever wars. However, I do believe we are making progress in... What is this? Canada's invaded Northwest Europe? That is quite the invasion going on there. Is it something that we can send? I don't think we need to send our allies to friends to. I think they're fine. They're sorting it out. How's the situation in Mongolia? Just an extreme lack of supply. Is there an opportunity for a cut-off around here? I believe there is. Let's see if we can do this. Wait, are these not aggressive? Maybe they're not so aggressive as I thought. I don't know what's going on there. Right, so we have the 1936 stuff. We're kind of waiting for the torpedo tubes. Then they can go on. And we will start researching the improved light battery as well. Yep, thank you very much. Right, so I think... Oh, we got in, and I think we're immediately retreating out. Well, that's a bit of a shame. That didn't work quite as planned. What about if I go there? Oh, we can do this. We can possibly do this. They've tried to reinforce it really quickly. I don't think they're going to manage that. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's so annoying. So utterly annoying when the enemy managed to get a bloody unit in place just as your guys are about to march in, and it cancels the whole sodding thing. Anyway, we've got the torpedo launcher, so we shall instantly go for better torpedoes. We might get building subs as well. Some subs would be nice. Oh my god, I've just seen my political power. Okay, we're going to spend a bit of that, but let us also go on to production. And... okay, we're going to get a load of dockyards free, and I'm reluctant to waste all that production, because that is quite a bit. However, we're going to go for a basic destroyer, and let's just tool this guy up a little bit better. I'll stick with the... I'm not going to go insane with costs, because we kind of want a lot of this stuff turfing outright. But I do think this is kind of worth doing. Upgrade with the latest traits. Do we have... oh, I took those. Stupid boy. Anti-submarine warfare. Seaplane tender. Is that... you know what? That might actually be not the stupidest idea for what we're doing, what we're trying to do. I don't feel like we've got enough guns on this. Ah, screw it. We're putting guns. We're putting guns on this. There we go. Oh, floating harbours as well. Oh, those will be so nice. That's that design, right? Yes, switch that. We lose a few days of production, but it's absolutely fine. And we could do some more dockyards. But anyway, that's a problem for another day. Because right now we have these guys. Let's get these on training. Let's get these on... where the hell's... there we go. Training. You chaps haven't spotted or seen anything. But what's the situation in the sea around here? We have some control. Okay, that's a little something. We've got basic radar now. So let's add some in there just to increase our control of this region. Let's add that. Good, it's gone in there. And let's find our elephants and see if we can possibly... I have such a horrible feeling that we are going to mess this up. So we're going to go for 10 elephants. Doing a naval invasion of this place. This is going to be hilarious, I think. Right, go in, or prepare, and we're going to get a load of free dockyards in a minute, and that's when we'll set the rest of those guys away. How goes the war? Why are there no divisions on this? Oh, because they can't reach it. That's fine then. They're not cut off. It's okay. Well, are they cut off? Yeah, I think they are cut off. Well, that's their problem. Okay, folks, having got utterly sick of the Japanese arsing us about up there, I've decided to send 24 divisions of Heffalants cruising north to cut them off. They're going in 2 columns of 12. Let's see how well this works. This is a bit of an experiment. I didn't assign them right from the front, and I didn't give them a frontline order because of the fear of by the time they got there, they'd already be out of supply. So this is a deploy from the march and just go for it before anything has chance to interrupt them, slow them down, or cause them to start getting hungry. And away they go. We've got 7 divisions leading on one bank of the river. And you see, this is military communications and coordination failing here, as they seem to be going at separate times. But it's fine. Their only job is to get there and stay there and cut off all the supplies for the Japanese over here. Ooh, nice. Light batteries. We'll take those. Dual purpose. That's for when we get cruisers, which I think we probably will have to do. So let's get as many bonuses as we can in the meantime for the ships that we have. Kind of like how this is going. The guys come to a halt. No, it's okay. They're going through. And it looks like we've achieved the cutoff that we've wanted for a while. This is at 5 times speed, by the way. So you can see the very sorry state of this. But this is excellent news. So let's make sure we've got all these guys. And we're going to assign them to a frontline order. Not ridiculously huge, but like that. And we're going to give them the order to attack. And cut off the Japanese. Away you go. In fact, just trigger it and go. That's excellent. A depth charge thrower is also in there. Should we just go for improved destroyers? I mean, they're only 1939 destroyers. But they are the place where we should be in the game, I believe. Right. Beautiful, beautiful job, guys. Absolutely beautiful job. Let's see if we can get pushing on in there. And I'm going to say... They're going to say no because of supply issues. Someone's capitulated. Things seem to be moving into... Wow. I don't know who's fighting over there. I don't need to know who's fighting over there, though. I was just looking for an opportunity to cut the enemy off, but the supply situation in here is absolutely dire. Why is that? Right, that should be higher than it is. Oh, I don't think there are any supplies in here. Yeah, I think that might be part of the issue. Well, who knows? Who knows? Let's make sure this is all linked up, by the way. And I'm actually going to put another one of these up there. Because we need to try and make some sort of progress. Building supply depots takes ages. I wish I'd never got involved in all that nonsense, to be quite honest. Are we ready, if I were to stop training, to throw this out there? We don't have the naval dominance. It's not far. It's not far off. So we'll carry on training. Those guys are nearly done anyway. And at that point, we will switch them to passive. And see what we can achieve. Right. Elephants doing a great job. Let's see. Oh, that's going to go badly, actually. So I'm going to get another frontline order on these guys. And I have a feeling that was a retreat. Right, let's put these into just a frontline order like that, just to try and hold the line. And whilst we're improving things for our ships, other things are not going quite so well for us. Industry is all done. This could maybe be better. How's the artillery? Artillery's looking good. Tanks and armor we don't care about. Maintenance companies and cheaper trains. I'm going to go for... I am going to get cheaper trains because we just have issues. Actually, we probably have enough in stock. But anyway. Yeah, so supplies are going to be a problem there. But at the same time, I think they're also going to be a problem for the Japanese. Hopefully more so. And you know what? We should be able to just advance into this. And across. Because there's not really much in the way. Oh, it seems our 12 divisions have now decided to just extend. I didn't do that order. I swear I did not do that order. Fall of Nanking. Let's have a look how the destroyers are coming on. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've got a nice force coming up here. We can move those guys now into the main fleet and start training. Did they move the training button, or is it just me getting old? Move those guys on. Superb. And let's just get the things up there. New Mongol Empire has capitulated and military police 3. All these things are coming together to help my situation a little bit. And hopefully the Japanese situation is going to start to resolve itself pretty soon. Okay, we are ready for our first elephant naval invasion. Let's see how this goes. We're going with 10 divisions. We're not attacking the ports because there's a good chance that those will be very heavily defended. I suspect they'll be very heavily defended. I might be wrong. Away we go. 10 divisions coming in. I want to see. Let's just slow this down as they get ready to land. Oh, God, we've met resistance. This was not part of the plan. Let's see. Where are these guys going, then? This looks like an abject failure. Since when? When have the AI ever defended coastlines like that? I have never seen that before. Okay, so that's a fail. That is an interesting fail right there. I guess we're going to need Marines, and I'm just going to have to go back to the good old boring strategy of having 4 divisions of Marines attack ports and just land that way. But that seems like utter madness. I've never seen the enemy do this. Oh, well, maybe they're learning. That's a good thing. Maybe they're learning. Meanwhile, up in the north... Oh, Sweden's capitulated. Okay, we don't have a whole load of war score from this. So, let's see if there's anything we can... I don't think there's anything over there. Oh, wait, Bhutan we can take. That's definitely on us. Oh, Kingdom of Siam. Right, go to Bhutan. Yeah, select all. Kingdom of Jordan. Right, we can't afford all these things, so we're not going to get everything we want. But this we want right here. We have 22 points left. I'll try and take... There's quite a few things here, actually. Can we get Kuwait? No. Commune of the Sudan. You get... There's so many. A lot of Africa, which we're not too interested in. Let's submit those demands. We didn't get... Oh, there's this bit. Okay, so we're trying to get the rest of the Kingdom of Siam, right? And Kuwait, which is on here. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that one. Now let's just make sure we find that. We are requesting that, right? That's... Yeah, I need that one because that's got a lot of supplies in it for us. 66. Is there anything else that we can get? The Kingdom of Jordan is too expensive. Right, submit demands. We've got that. And we not. We are... Oh, I thought we'd requested Burma. Well, nobody else wants it, so... it's ours. No, we are having... We are having that. Don't even dare try to demand that we're not. So we're having that one. What else can we get? I think we're just going to go shopping now. Is there any areas? Kind of hate the victory screens in these. It's always such a bloody mess to try and... Is Jordan not showing up over here? Where the hell is this? Just submit. We will demand it. We will. I think Germany wants Jordan as well, but we got this area. No, this is Federated Shan. Okay. Germany... Oh, Russia wants it. No, screw it. I want it. I want it more than you. Nepal. I'm having Nepal. We got Bhutan, right? Yeah, that's in agreement. It doesn't seem to be showing up properly on the map where things are, so we're just going to have to look around. Oh, did we not get that one? Well, that was my mistake. There's no point taking places that we can't actually... Where the hell is this? Sierra Leone. Right, let's just... Oh, let's also take a navy. The Swedish Navy! Oh, God, yes. How many can we get? Not all of them, obviously. I mean, we need a navy. This is going to make life so much easier. I'm having them. And, okay, we have 40 submit demands. I don't know if we're going to win this one out, actually. I'm going to have to give something up. That's a shame. Crap. Okay, so what are we going to give up? Take off Nepal, because I kind of want the others. We're going to fight for it tooth and nail. Submit. Okay, I'm going to get this. We'll leave the Navy till the end. Screw it. I can't do it. Okay, we're going to lose that one. That's fine. Screw you. Didn't want it anyway. What can we get? We're back on that one. Is there anything else? Nepal's back in the game, though. Oh, God, screw you, Russia. No, we can't do it. We can't do it. Okay, Russia's got a... I guess they've got more war score. Right, let us take the rest of the Swedish Navy. And we've got 41 points left, so I can't... If I pass... Okay, I'm not getting anything else. What about the New Zealand Navy? The Filipino Navy? We can have all screening ships from the Bahamian Commune. And I don't think there's going to be... Do you know what? There might just be some more stuff to get here. I don't know what we're getting, but I'm taking it. I think that is it. Right, confirm and exit. So what do we get from that mess? And that was indeed a mess. So we need to pause the game and recalculate our mistakes. So the elephants were horrendously defeated. So you guys, the aquatic elephant idea doesn't look like it's about to pay off. The German Reich, Greater Portugal is expanding. Do they really have any right to that? They won't give us any control of a state. Screw you. Okay, so who did Nepal become? I mean, we invaded them. Are they independent? Did they get away with that? How did they get away with that? We have this lovely, great big territory now, though. For the time being, anyway. Some of it is even ours. We need to... What do we need to do? We need to... Look at our new navy. What did we... Oh, man. Okay. Right. What is that? That's a massive force. Okay. There's a load of crud in there. But we have an instant navy, ladies and gentlemen. This is excellent news. A ton of early destroyers, which is about all we've got anyway. Some capital ships as well, to go with our force trying to force passage across here. Right, it seems clear to me that we need some marines now to try and improve this. This is how we're going to destroy the Japanese. We're going to take over the rubber and the oil industries, and then everyone else will be kind of screwed from there. Meanwhile, up here, we do at least have progress being made across here, and that should have stiffed the Japanese to some extent. We should be able to crush that, which is excellent news. My elephants should just go in like that, I think. And then we'll just speed the matter up a little bit. And we'll sort the navy out. We'll try and get some radar built. And that's just going to peg down the Japanese Empire a little bit. Things have moved on in here, so this isn't all too bad. But the world is in a mess, and we need to try and end this relatively quickly.